Welcome to Everyday Life. Thank you for joining our podcast, Conversations Over Coffee. My name is Jen.
And I'm Dagda.
And we're going to hit you with the explicit content warning right off the bat. This podcast does include adult situations and adult language from time to time.
I'm an angel. I never fucking cuss.
Okay. Anyways, you ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go. So I wanted to finish up the conversation about music.
Okay.
Because we had some honorable mentions.
Yes.
And what's really surprising to me, to be quite honest with you, is the one that you mentioned, like, because he was an actual voice actor on one of my absolute favorite shows, I'm kind of shocking that he kind of went right over my head.
Which one is that?
Tom Petty.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Petty played Lucky Kleinschmidt on the original animated series King of the Hill. So,
Okay.
But that was one you mentioned, and I was just like, oh man, how do we, because such great songs, American Girl from the 70s, and then you go into the 80s with Stevie Nicks, Stop Dragging My Heart Around. and then of course, as you get into the 90s, a lot of people associate the music with more like, what is that, the Lost Boys, or that kind of themology, vampires and shit.
Okay. What did he do? Part of the soundtrack? For
I don't, somebody said he did, but I haven't looked it up. But you know, I think it's because a lot of people don't come around here anymore.
Yeah.
I think Johnny Depp was in that video, and he has there's a video that Johnny Depp was in that he did for Tom Petty.
Okay.
But I don't remember if it was that one, but I don't know. I think people just kind of associate it all together because it's all around that time frame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I always find it odd. But anyways, so Tom Petty was one that you mentioned. So that's a good one. Pat Benatar, of course, like, how could we forget the professional, like, opera singer who put out the iconic Love is a Battlefield, which I think every 12-year-old girl in the 80s, 90s, and, you know, even maybe today kind of is just like, yes, that is our theme song right there. I don't think 12-year-old boys were the same. No. You know, but, and then, Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Like, there was not a day that went by on any mainstream radio station or from like 1984 on, wasn't mentioned on MTV. Like, how do we forget about, you know, White Wedding? Like, seriously, one of the dirtiest songs fucking out there from that era. And then, REM.
Yeah.
You know, which they're kind of an interesting group just in the fact that they kind of changed with the time.
Okay.
They didn't, I don't know. It seemed like every year they were like, I kind of look at it like they were walking up a staircase. Every year was one step closer to their evolution to what they sound like now. So they remained true to who they were, but they had just like little twists and turns as you go.
Okay.
But yeah. And then what was really funny, and it was randomly when I was looking stuff up, that there was one more that I definitely thought was so perfect for the time, for like the time we're in right now.
Okay.
Because I was looking at news, and you know I never do because I don't do politics because it's fucking asinine to me.
Yeah. But
what was funny was on one of my screens, I had like the local news and, you know, like world news stuff going on. And then the other one, I was like, there's a band I'm forgetting from, you know, GenX that everybody would say is super iconic. And I'm not fucking kidding. When Tears for Fears came up, and what is their most iconic song?
Everybody Wants to Rule the World. That's
correct. So how it's so apropos for now, because literally everybody's still trying to rule the world.
I mean, it's human nature. It will never stop.
Okay, but we're not all Genghis Khan. Even though, what would Epic Rock Ballad say, since you love them so much?
My DNA's in dudes from New York to Japan.
That is correct. So anyways, I don't know. I just wanted to make sure we got those honorable mentions out there, because it is definitely, if people haven't checked out any of those artists, it might really bring them another level, especially Tom Petty. Like, when you look at the fact that he wrote most of his music, and like just all these different people he performed with. And like, you know, even Johnny Depp did do guest guitar for him on, you know, like all this kind of stuff. So sad that that guy died. Could have been prevented. Maybe. I don't know. I think just it is what it is. But just like ever since you said him, I like keep hearing his music. My head stopped dragging my heart around and don't come around here no more.
Yeah.
Free Fallin'. I think Free Fallin's actually the one where people associate the Lost Boys, the whole bridge scene. Just let go. Just let go. Ah. So I think that's where so many people that I went to school with, like, oh my God. I don't know if it's in there or not. I haven't looked it up. I just like, I do remember people saying, oh yeah, that's the guy who sings that song from that movie. And so I think they associate Free Fallin' and then Last Dance with Mary Jane.
I think that came out quite a while after that movie.
It did. And I think it's like 93, 96 range in there.
Something like that, yeah.
But what's interesting about it is I know it's one of those in that around that 5-year time period between 88 and like 90s. Johnny Depp either was a guest guitarist or he was in a music video or something. And, you know,
I believe he has his own band.
he does.
Okay.
So does
Momoa?
so does Keanu Reeves.
Ah.
I mean, what doesn't Jason Momoa have?
They all three.
Islander, check. 6 foot billion, check. But you know, stark smoky eyes, check. Sexy scar, check. I mean, what doesn't Momoa have? Although,
that's fucked up, but yeah,
it is kind of fucked up considering he dropped her for somebody younger. If you believe the tabloid stuff,
I thought she left him.
that's not what I read recently, but
I have no idea.
I personally, I don't really care because that's their private business.
Yeah, true.
So for all I care, like, you know, celebrity couples break up because they decide they're batting for the other team, or, you know, he won't double fist me, or I don't fucking know. I don't care. Because I'm just like, you know, just like with you or I, like, even though we probably know 95 to 98% of each other's lives, you know, there's that little bit you just, I don't tell you every day that when I've had a bowel movement.
Thank God.
I know, right?
I'm welcome.
You're welcome. I don't tell you every time I get laid. For a while there, I did. I was just like, yeah, I got it good. But I think that's just a normal camaraderie thing people do.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say it, but because I tend to have more male friends than female friends, you know, I definitely think I bro up more than a lot of females. And that's okay because it doesn't change my femininity. It doesn't change my sexual identity or any of my sexual preferences. It just means I'm your stereotypical one of the guys. You think that picked that up?
I don't know.
That's the ice maker. Gotta have cold ice cubes.
Better than hot ice cubes.
Fucking A, right. What would we call those, lava pops? Fucking put it in your mouth, it'll bust your teeth.
Yeah.
Coming in 2026.
Now I'm getting flashbacks from the scene in fucking Game of Thrones
Which one?
when Jason Momoa melted his own belt and poured it in the dude's face.
The Golden Crown.
Yeah.
Or Crown of Gold. I don't remember what the episode name was, but yeah, the book was much more descriptive about it. But it translated very well.
That makes me think of the I'm re-listening to The Land currently.
Okay.
And the author, Alaron Kong, is a doctor.
Okay.
And so sometimes when he goes into descriptions of some things, they're kind of extreme because, well, he's a medical doctor and he uses, I didn't know what torsion was until he fucking described it as the main character did it to somebody else.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember the full definition of it, but I know it's not good.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
yeah, it's when your testicles get wrapped around each other.
Hey.
And it's apparently extremely painful. It sounds like it.
Yeah, you can lose a testicle that way.
Yes.
You can very easily lose a testicle. Yes. I mean, I'm not sure, like, castration might be kinder.
Yeah, it sounds like it's torturous, and that's kind of, well,
That's not my bag, baby.
the character didn't do it intentionally. However, he did intend on bringing the pain to the dude, but not necessarily doing that.
Well,
Because the dude was
Essayist.
So
hey,
he
that
got
bullshit
his
ended
comment.
right then and there.
Yep, exactly. And it kind of told everybody else that was present, this shit will not be tolerated, so fuck yourself.
Yeah, and I kind of think we should have stuff like that in real life. Now here's the thing.
Cruel and unusual punishment.
Yes, because what do they think they're doing to
Redacted.
the punishment should fit the crime.
Yeah, unfortunately, that would fall under cruel and unusual punishment.
But if they perform the cruel and unusual punishment to begin with, I no longer look at them human. I look at them as just a monstrosity of flesh that needs to fucking die.
I mean, you do realize the stuff that happens to them in prison, right?
Well, no, not anymore, because everybody's so fucking sensitive. They all have to be in isolation. Look at what just happened to Koberger in his fucking Idaho. He just filed a complaint because the other prisoners are torturing him. Like, motherfucker, you killed 4 people in cold blood. And like at least 2 of them was like rage, like what you would typically look at as rage. And you should have seen him when the family was addressing him in court. I actually fucking watched a lot of it. And they're talking to him about what a piece of shit he is, which, I mean, I think that's fucking downgrading shit, because shit is actually useful.
Yeah.
Shit is
Fertilizer.
technically, that is correct. It is technically useful. And the way he's just, you can literally see him getting excited. And that's the thing, is like everybody's just like,
I'm sorry. I just see him sitting in the courtroom. Oh yeah, say it slower.
I mean, it's
Look me in the eye when you say that. Oh, yeah.
literally, it's so creepy, but unfortunately it's true, because as soon as the family starts talking about like different individuals and everything like that, you can literally see him kind of like lean forward, and you see his eyes get a little bigger, and then you can see him breathe and heavier and heavier. And as I'm watching this, I'm getting angry and trying to punch that fucking TV because I don't see how I understand
Good thing
having
you're too short to punch the TV, huh? God, I'm a dick.
You and my partner, neither of you love me anymore. You know, my partner told me this weekend he doesn't love me.
What is it? Did he really say that?
I think so, because he fucking looked at me and said, "Are you actually getting shorter?"
That's
I looked at him dead in his fucking belly on the tip of my toes. I said,
I stood up on my tippy toes. I was
And
5'1.5".
even on my tippy toes, I still could only see mid belly on this motherfucker. And I looked at him and I said, "No, you just learned how to stand up straight." I didn't talk to him for a couple hours. Like, I was mad. I was like, "How dare you stand in this house and tell me you don't love me?" He's like, "What?" I'm like, fucking talking that kind of shit. And then he had to go out and get his hair cut. And I like, my inner child's just like mean mugging him the whole way. Like, "You better get here, motherfucker, talking to me like that. Don't love me no more."
And bring the step stool. I'm trying to get out of the car.
I didn't even think about getting the step stool out. I didn't even think about grabbing the step stool. It's right there too. We were literally 3 feet from it. I was so mad because I was in my shoes and I was like, "What?" And and the thing about it is so as we're going through this health journey, right, we're both having advances and detractions. It happens. Yeah. Everybody does it. And it was just like, Saturday was already a rough day because, when you don't sleep, your spine can't decompress when you're not really sleeping, right? You can't naturally relax your body. And I was really mad when I stood on my tippy toes and my chin still only went mid belly. And I looked at him and, usually I don't have to wrench my neck, but I literally felt like my head just flopped to my back. And I was just like listen here, you just learned how to stand up straight. Don't be calling me so mad. I was literally having a cranky old man fit there for a second there. I was just like, literally, I'm 5'2.5". Thank you very much. I was so angry. But my inner child mean mugging him, right? He goes and gets his hair cut and he comes back. And I heard him pull in because I heard him pull into the back driveway. And because I heard him open the gate. And I'm just like, hey, good looking. And my inner child's just like, I can just see her in my mind going, fuck that motherfucker. He called us short. and I am vertically challenged. And I recognize this, but I was so offended by that. And I was just like, you fucker, you don't love us anymore. What? No, oh yeah. Yeah. Fucking bullshit. Anyways. So yeah,
the long and the short of it
is my partner really does love me, but I did tell him he didn't anymore. And it kind of sits on my brain because I'm just like, wait a minute, you're already old. He's like literally just I can't say that word. Ooh. He's literally just a wisp of paper, a wisp of a type of hair short of being 6'5". I can't. My mother would paddle me.
Hi, mommy.
Hi, mama. I love you so much. But he's that shy of being 6'5". And then I'm just sitting here going, wait a minute. And I'm like literally processing this in my head going, could this motherfucker possibly reach 6'6"? Because when he goes to the chiropractor, they do a decompression where they stretch you out, and he gets like 6'9", 6'8", 6'9". He like literally no. This is when they decompress his spine, right? They put you in this big. They put him in this big contraption, and they're pulling him from the head and the waist and everything.
They put him on the rack.
But he came home once from that, and he was sitting in his chair, and he was still taller than me, standing flat-footed in the house. That's how much height he gained. And when I talked to his chiropractor about it, I'm like, Dr. Michael, is it possible that you're making him like 10 feet tall? And Dr. Michael said, no, but it's quite possible he's about 6'9" when he comes off the table. Why? I'm like, because even when he was sitting down in his office chair, he was taller than me. Dr. Michael laughed at me and he said, well, we don't mean for those things to happen. Would you like to be decompressed? No, thank you very much. I don't wish to be stuck into a contraption for 40 minutes, pulling at my waist and pulling at my neck. Fucking crazy. Anyways, so what were we talking about? Honorable mention music. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and then fucking douchebag
essayist.
Fuck those guys. I'm sorry. To me, I'm like, the punishment should suit the crime. And I do understand what may happen to them in the prison system, but anymore, because they're such whiny, it just happened 92 times. I don't know why I gotta be punished forever, because you're an ass piece of shit. But so many of them are complaining that they're going to segregation and they're going to private rooms and they're not being allowed around general populace. Because why? What do we have to prove as a society? That we're better than them? We didn't do the things that they did that put them in jail to begin with. That already makes us better than you, piece of shit. And I'm sorry. I do not, and I will not ever accept somebody saying, I can't help myself. I can't help it. Never. Because when you put them in that situation to where they are then assaulted in that same manner, then it's inhumane. Then it is unholy. Then it is wrong. Then why isn't somebody coming to them from the local civil rights committee and saving them from their prison? They should be freed now. No.
Yeah.
You have that option at any point, being a human. No matter where you live in this country, you have an option at any point to walk up to any authority and say, I am in fear of myself. I am in fear of what I'm going to do. You have that ability at any time to walk up to any legal enforcement official and say, I am in fear of myself. Guess what? In our state, if you walk up to the sheriff's department and say, I am in fear of myself, they actually take the time to talk to you. They come to your house, clear you of all weapons, and then figure out, do you need to go to a 72-hour psychiatric evaluation and hold for your best interest? But see, that's the thing about these perpetrators of crime, is that It's only not okay when somebody else does it to them. When they're doing it, it's perfectly fine.
I mean, life is unfair. People only care about it when it's unfair to their disadvantage. Pretty much everybody has things that they're unfairly good at or whatever.
Right.
They have advantages that aren't fair. Nobody complains about that because, well, they're advantages. So why would you complain? But as soon as it's unfair to your disadvantage, that's when everybody starts complaining.
Yeah, but that's the thing about it is that I don't care. A piece of shit's a piece of shit. I think the punishment is so twerk them all. And you know, if twerking's, I mean, okay, he only put a finger in that lady's butt without permission. Okay, maybe just twist him twice. Ching, ching. I mean, whatever. I know your nuts are hurting now going like, fuck, but you don't understand. I don't, because I've never in my life. Now, I'm not going to say I've never been angry enough to pop somebody in their face when they fucking deserve it. I'm not going to say I've never been there, but I have never forced any of my sexual wanton needs or desires on anybody.
Yeah.
So anyways, so my partner tells me he doesn't love me because he thinks I'm shrinking. So that's awesome. I'm telling you, my inner child is still mean mugging him, man. It's still mean mugging him like, you dirty fucker. How dare you? Like, if you make me any shorter, if you tell people I'm any shorter than I am going to be a certified, is it midget or little person that we're use terms nowadays?
I think it's little person now.
He literally will have people thinking I'm a little fucking person. I don't do the Oompa Loompa dance. I might know part of the song, but I don't do the dance.
You do it all right.
Shut up.
You do the Lollipop Guild. The the little kicking the ground.
I actually do kick the ground quite a bit, don't I, when I'm pissed?
Yep.
I'm mad. Bear. Anyways, for fuck's sake.
In the name of the Lollipop Guild.
You do that a little too well. Are you one of their supervisors, or?
I mean,
stop. I don't even want to know, because I already know you're going to go to short girls can sit on this thing. So anyways, hate talking politics, hate talking current events.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to repeatedly punch Brian Fuckburger in the face.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why that just struck me, because I saw the news article last week saying that they had to put him in isolation. And then, like, there was an update about it again. They just released this 550-page report about him. About what a creepy... Now, here's the thing. All the warning signs for this motherfucker were there. Even the university that he worked at were like, even had recommendations that certain students never be alone with him again. He was very much creepy. He creeped people out. He was very strongly opinionated in a misogynistic point of view.
Okay.
And he would constantly, like, apparently cut off these female professors and tell them how wrong they were, and at every point why they were wrong. Primarily, it sounds like starting because they were female.
Okay.
So they had all of this info. Here's the thing. Do you know how much it pisses me off when where he worked had it very well detailed that he was harassing female students? And
was he a professor?
No, he was one of their assistants or some shit like that.
Because I was going to say, that's one of the issues with tenure is that, or tenure, rather.
Tenure. Mm-hmm.
Is that tenure was created to solve a problem, but it created its own problem, right? Mm-hmm. So it's so difficult to remove people with tenure that it almost takes an act of Congress, I want to say. It's not quite that bad, but you have to have very, very good reasons and very explicit, like, this is where you broke the rules, X, Y, Z. This is where we gave you warnings, A, B, C. And so, yeah, I don't have an answer for that because, like I said, they created that to solve the issue of, oh, I don't like your opinion because of my political background or my religion, so I'm just going to fucking remove you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Speaking of Johnny Depp
Johnny Depp where?
and Orlando Bloom, the two most beautiful men in the world. Nobody may be more beautiful than Orlando Bloom.
Stop.
That dude's kind of crazy.
Orlando Bloom or Johnny Depp or both?
Orlando Bloom. I was watching this fucking because I used to be into biohacking,
Right.
and I was watching this fucking video of oh god, I forget his name. His name is Laird Hamilton.
Okay.
He's a famous surfer. Like won a bunch of like the surfing competitions. Anyway, his house in Hollywood, a bunch of celebrities would come over there and work out with them. And Orlando Bloom was one of them. And they would do these workouts in the pool where they would basically take weights and jump into the pool and then try to run across the bottom of the pool.
Okay.
And fucking Orlando apparently drowned like several times because he would fucking jump in there by himself. He would continue doing the workout after everybody else was done. He'd jump in there and refuse to let go of the shit, just fucking keep pushing himself until he got to the other side.
Right.
And several times he passed out because he fucking ran out of air and fucking drowned. Had to fucking pull him out and fucking resuscitate him. Yeah.
It's scary. I mean, bless him for having that drive. But does he have the drive to perfect what he's wanting to achieve in the workout? Or is it to, you know, like, I mean, like he's doing the workout to help increase his lung capacity, to help increase his functionality, his mobility? Or is he just doing it to be skinny, you know, or fit or whatever?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, there are certain things that I'm driven to that point about, but it most certainly is not drowned worthy.
I mean, I'm not even jumping in the pool. So
You don't fucking swim, motherfucker.
yeah, and I almost drowned several times as a kid. So yeah,
That was just the priest trying to baptize the devil out of you, you fucking ginger motherfucker.
I did not get touched by no priest.
Only on your head. No, Orlando Bloom, he is definitely a good-looking fella. I don't know if I would say he's like the best-looking fella out there. I don't know, like.
No, that comment came from something. I don't remember what it was, but they were talking about the Pirates movies, and and they were basically saying that Orlando Bloom was prettier than
Keira Knightley?
yeah, Keira Nightingale or whatever.
Knightley.
Knightley.
Keira Knightley.
I definitely don't agree, but
Well, I think if you look at the totality of that film franchise and you look at her and just how masculine she perceives herself and how clean her jawlines are, yes.
herself, yeah.
I mean,
there were several times in that movie where she was trying to pretend to be a man or whatever.
well, I'm just talking about like how thin she is. She's got like really sharp lines. And I think that that's where some people look at where something might be prettier than another thing, is because men typically have the hard jaw lines, but she's so low body fat. I think she's got like 1% body fat maybe.
I seriously doubt that.
But, you know, then again, you got some people just going, Orlando Bloom's way prettier than all these people because I like him the best.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, I know people who have a thing for like John Travolta and like Brad Pitt and all of that. And I'm like, you know, but where are these women out there that are going to admit like the guy next door plus 20 years maybe is like better? Like, you know, where are the women like me who can appreciate a Danny McBride? You know, hey, he comes out on top This Is the End.
Wow. I just slide right in there.
Slide right in. I don't know. Anyways. Anyways, this is not where we were supposed to go.
Not at all. Not even close.
We were just supposed to do honorable mentions about like music, because sometimes that's what happens. Like we get to talking and then we just slide, slippity slide.
Wow.
I just slid that right in there.
Yeah. Praising people.
Anyways, oh, good God. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So Tears for Fears, they did a comparison when the original came back out in like 87. Everybody Wants to Rule the World, right?
Yeah.
And then they put out this comparison in 2024, I think, either 2024 or 2025, of this guy, the lead singer. Don't ask me his name because I don't know. I'm barely not thinking about Orlando Bloom at this point. But
yeah.
Well, you did say he was purty. You fucking suck. Every time I'm trying to stay on this because anyways, I was really surprised because he's one of the few singers where his voice didn't seem to mature like the rest of them. A lot of singers, as they get older, their voice will deepen or whatever. This motherfucker, he sounds almost identical to what he did when the song originally debuted. And that's like crazy because he's like well into his 60s at this point. Okay. He's probably only like 61 or 63. I probably shouldn't say well into.
I have no idea how old he is.
But so what was really interesting and what kind of keeps my brain going a little bit on the music thing is that, so I told you before about this guy who like identifies all these different songs just based on tunes, and like he'll put out these like one word, one note challenge or whatever.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure I credited him properly. His name is Jared Germain.
Okay.
That is how you can find him on the TikTok. You can find him like wherever you search for him. I happen to see him on Facebook Shorts. And it's really interesting because he just put out this little compilation of like going back on certain songs. And it happens to be the hook of Deutsche's Anxiety happens to be the same riff as Gautier's song.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song?
I have no idea. I don't listen to Goaty.
Anyways, it goes back to a song from the 60s. It called like Sovereignty or something like that. Anyways, so it's kind of interesting. One of the things he points out is that there's a lot of these songs that all, like Ed Sheeran won his lawsuit saying, you can't tell me that I ripped off the Beatles music or the Rolling Stones music when this is literally a guitar riff, a style done, like it's a certain chord set. So I think that's kind of what Jared Germain was trying to put out there. Like, don't, make sure that if you're using somebody's stuff, make sure you credit it and make sure you do the research on it. But it was really fascinating to see this. Damn it. It's going to drive me nuts until I remember what the name of that fucking Gautier song is.
I have no idea. Yeah, I do know. You ever heard of the band called The Axis of Awesome? They only have one song that I know of that was popular. And it's literally a song that's about what you're talking about. Like there's a particular riff that is like 4 notes or something.
Right.
That's in the majority of music. Almost every pop song uses it. And even like, I can't remember if it was Bach or one of those classical composers used it in at least one of his most popular songs. And so like, there's a dude on YouTube who like sets up a piano in random places and then just starts playing music, and then he'll do like requests or whatever. And one of the things that he does is he'll start playing one song and lead into another song that is using the same set of notes. And he does it, and there's like 8 different songs that he plays in a row that are all the same.
Yeah, it's like the same. Yeah, their song that was same subject is 4 chords. Yeah. So yeah, I think Ed Sheeran might have even referenced that in his lawsuit. I don't know, but what is interesting to me is that apparently, and I don't know because I don't play guitar, I don't play piano. I used to know chopsticks, but like who the fuck doesn't at 6 years old? And it's
I just played Silent Night.
Oh, you probably played the piccolo.
No.
You know, somebody out there is going to be going, there's a musical instrument called a piccolo. Yes, there is.
Not the Dragon Ball Z character.
I'm just gonna. I was like, oh, I was gonna say you probably played the 5 knuckle shuffle, but I didn't want to quite go that far.
Wow. A knuckle past the borderline.
Oh, something like that. Anyways, yeah, this kid's fascinating. Like, I don't know how old he is, but he looks so young. And I just love the fact that he has such a diverse appreciation for music. Like it's really neat that he's got such an ear for it. Like he can, like people will send him videos and clips going, I heard this song and it goes, and he usually only needs 3 or maybe 4 chords. And he can be like, yeah, it's this song. And that you probably know exactly what one I just did.
No.
John Denver.
Okay.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Only because I can't sing or play that when my partner's in the house.
Nah.
It's not allowed.
I mean, it's understandable.
It is not. John Denver, like as many problems as that man had in real life, he was a performer and he was an artist and he had a lot of great music. I swear to God, you're such a jerk.
He was a performer, all right.
He did not crash his plane on purpose. Knock it off. You stop.
Maybe he was performing something and that's why he crashed his plane.
I hope you shit yourself laughing. I hope you pee yourself a little bit.
No.
Why? You got your wool on. Yeah, see, you probably have your wool underpants on. It'll just wick it away.
Yep. Wick it away now. My merry wool. Yes.
Oh, that hurt my own ears. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Yep. And I'm wearing fucking headphones.
That's you only have to half hear what I'm saying.
No, I'm hearing you better than ever. Unfortunately. I do have the mute button, but it's kind of far away from me.
You lazy motherfucker.
Yeah. Maybe I should swap where the laptop is and the mixing board is.
Maybe. I don't know.
Then I can just turn my wrist and push the button. As opposed to have to reach all the way over there. Any fucking way.
You could probably hypnotize yourself to think you did that. Just have a keyword. Bach. Clock.
Just as Bach.
Hypnotize yourself when when I get to my high laugh, which I can't help. That's what happens when you have to hide your laughter at stupid people. Just hypnotize yourself that when I hit that high laugh, which everybody, that literally is how I laugh anymore. That it just didn't happen. You didn't hear it. Just pretend. Anyways.
Brain editing.
Oh, are you going to put a radio edit on there?
I don't know. Maybe.
Anyways, so yeah, we kind of got way off track.
Mm-hmm.
That does normally happen with us. It's almost like we need a supervisor. Like maybe we should call Kai and be like, Kai, we need a supervisor and make sure we stay on track, man. But anyways, so Duran. In excess.
Yes.
Now, you too.
Me too? Yes.
Not you. You motherfucker.
I know what you're talking about. Yes.
All great follow-up bands, all great stuff. So.
You know, I should have done Gwar as one of those bands that most people don't listen to.
Yeah.
Right? Because then I would have also had Clanod in there.
That's an Irish band, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Irish folk music that they turned to kind of pop type music. I don't know exactly what you would call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of their songs are like old folk songs that they made more rocky. I mean, they did the theme song for The Last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
And then like Harry's Game or something like that.
You just said old folk rock, and all I thought was Get me my rocker, boy.
Yeah, no,
Let's be old people together.
no.
I'm not going to grow old like that.
I mean, by the time I'm actually old, I'll be able to put on some power armor and be like, "Get off my lawn, bitch!" and kick them across the street. Get up my lawn, little fucker.
Well, you'll be able to have a sexy robot put your wool underpants on for you first, then put your power armor on.
I mean, that's only like 5 days away. You know? I don't remember who it was. Oh, yeah, I was watching Abin preach yesterday, and they were talking about Chat GPT and how people are losing their mind because they just changed from Chat GPT 4 to 5. And I guess I don't know if they deleted 5 or whatever, but they basically, a bunch of people are like, well, Chat GPT, the way it's responding to me is more like formal and robotic. Than the way ChatGPT 4 was responding. It was more like friendly, and people have developed like actual quote unquote pseudo relationships with ChatGPT 4. Like, oh, this thing is low key my therapist, and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, yeah, get over it.
So, I love the idea if people are having depressive issues and they need somebody to talk to, but like they don't want to talk to families or friends because they have that fear of judgment, which, you know, we live in this society where we say, oh, we're not judging you. Everybody goes through these problems. Bull fucking shit.
Yeah.
If I walk into my local store and somebody says, this actually happened yesterday. How's your day going, Jen? I was like, oh, I mean, it's okay. How are you? Literally, they reached out, they grabbed my arm. They're like, are you okay? Come here. Give me another hug. Now, I love this individual, but it was just like that look of, and you know, I was having a bad mental health day yesterday. Mm-hmm. And because there are certain things we do talk about off mic, which we can talk about on mic, but not this episode because this episode's almost fucking done. But we definitely live in that society where people say, we're not judging you. And the fuck they don't. The fuck they don't. And it was just like, it startled me, not because of this individual, you know, giving me an extra hug. She always gives me a hug when she sees me. It was just the fact that me saying, oh, you know, it's okay. Like, I didn't think that was so out of character for me.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it was that secondary hug and like, are you sure? Are you sure you're okay? And it's just like, I mean, I know obviously I wear my heart on my sleeve and what my brain and mouth will not say, my face most certainly will. But, you know, I felt very, I don't know if it was in a good way or a bad way, but I felt very judged. Like, well, and then there was one of the baristas where they were like, hi. And I'm like, hello, you know, just didn't want to engage with them because I was just on a mission to get something done in 15 minutes. You know, I didn't want to have to fuck with the parking gate twice.
Okay.
You know, it just be, you know, I was just anyways, and I didn't really engage, but like I literally heard her turn to another worker and say, is everything okay with her? What's wrong? So you are getting judged constantly. If I don't go in every single time and have this, hey, how are you? Hello, girlfriend. You know, I seem to, you know, so we are all judging each other.
I mean, yeah, it's constant. Even if you don't mean to judge people, you're constantly judging. It's just part of the way your brain works.
Yeah. I mean, like the one person at the store, and you know who I'm talking about because she's one of the courtesy clerks and she helps me all the time. Like that I understand because it's a different type of relationship her and I have. But like, hey, barista, do you think I didn't hear what you were saying? I mean, yeah, I get that we were 15 feet apart, but I heard it. Like, but it's just weird because you don't think about it that much. Cause there was 2 baristas on shift yesterday.
Okay.
When I was there, and the younger of the 2, actually said to me 3 times, hello, before I even like paid attention and responded.
Okay.
And it was just, and it was just because I was focused on what I was doing, trying to scan my shit, plan my day. Cause I had a lot of shit to do yesterday to be productive. And so, yeah. And then the other one engaged me through that way. And it's just like, it's literally becoming one of those things where it's like, I'm almost to the point, like if certain people aren't on shift, I just don't want to go there anymore. It's like, cause I don't need, I don't know. I feel uncomfortable around them.
Okay.
Because little things. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I think this individual might have a thing for one of our friends. So they think I'm wrong from taking a friendship break from them.
Okay.
They've told me that at least 2 different occasions now in the last 2 months. And it's like,
yeah,
you don't know my decade experience. Fuck off, lady. But anyways, fuck, we better like tell them like this might have to be a bonus episode.
Yeah.
Because we kind of got skewed there a little bit. I promise you, I swear to Jesus, we are working on staying focused. But I think we should probably end this episode and maybe talk about some mental health stuff.
I don't talk about that sort of stuff.
It's because you don't have mental health.
I mean, you have to have a mind in order to have mental health.
You fucking asshole. He's like literally the smartest person I know in real life that I've met in real life. And I've met some really fucking smart people in my life. And it's really disgusting how smart you are. And you want to say that about yourself. Smack, smack.
I mean...
That's what I say.
I know at least one person who's obviously smarter than me. And then there's a couple others that I know that are at least as smart as me, I would say. And probably smarter than me.
On the entire planet?
That I know currently, personally.
And let me tell you what, y'all, I'm not anywhere near that list. Not even close. I can be fucking super wise. I can be really smart. I can be very intelligent when it comes to human interaction. But as far as the kind of smarts I'm talking about.
And I'm talking about people that I interact with regularly. So that means that...
Oh, are you actually calling me smart?
That given the limited number of people...
See how he didn't answer that.
Given the limited number of people that I actually interact with regularly, there's got to be way more fucking smart people out there, obviously, than me. So... Just saying.
But are you saying I'm as smart as you?
In some ways, sure.
Yay. I'm not totally worthless. Yay.
I mean, just because you're not as smart as me, wouldn't make you fucking completely useless.
So the thing is that I'm not book smart, but I'm smart other ways.
Yeah.
So we're equal smart, just in different ways.
If you could say that that's being equal, sure. You don't want to get in a discussion with me about equality because you're not going to be happy with my answers about that subject.
When am I happy about anything? No. What do I always say? Oh, I know you're right. I'm not going to talk about it. I know you're right.
Oh, so you're following that one dude's philosophy? I never argue with stupid people. I just agree with them and so move on.
If that's your interpretation of the situation, then you know that. No.
That's crazy. You're right. That's the dumbest answer I ever heard. You're correct.
No. No, just literally mental health days lately, everything hits me wrong. But no, you are truly, and I would tell all the ladies out there, especially all the single ladies between the ages of 25 and, are you wanting them breedable?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, that's the wrong word.
You also just made me have a flashback of when I was in the Army.
Seriously, are you wanting them mateable? Childbearing years or no?
Sure.
Do you want kids? All right, single ladies between the ages of 21 and 34. He really is smart. He really is a ginger. And he is really an asshole sometimes. But he'll make you laugh.
That last part is not allegedly. That is absolutely correct.
What is that we always say? Only the bad things you've heard about me are true.
Yeah, I like telling people that. Yeah, only the bad things you've heard about me is true. It always confuses them. It's so fucking hilarious.
I know, but it just simplifies things. If you just go, I'm an asshole, accept it.
Yeah. And they look at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm like, yes.
When I'm trying to kick myself out of a bad mental health day, I'll tell my partner I'm an asshole, and he gets fucking irate. I really wish you'd quit saying that. You're not an asshole. Yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, I am. No, you're not. The fuck I'm not. Let me be an asshole for 5 minutes.
I mean, there is an extent to which how you talk about yourself
totally affects your mental health.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And like the a lot of people are their own worst enemies.
Oh, 100%.
Especially the way they talk to themselves.
I can raise both hands and say that's me.
Yeah. Most people will say stuff to themselves and about themselves that they wouldn't say to a friend. And it's a problem. But, everything in moderation, right?
Right. I truly believe that it is okay to have Hulk-like moments, and very specifically Hulk from Thor Ragnarok, where he says to Thor, "You're a bad friend," because I think sometimes we need to call each other out on bullshit. Mm-hmm. And so it's okay to say, "You're not a very good friend right now." But yeah, we are definitely our own worst enemies.
Hulk smash.
Angry girl. I love the Ragnarok. So many people give that movie fucking shit. Anyways, we have to go. Our time is actually out today. We will talk a little bit more very soon about mental health. And then maybe we can talk about movies too, because I actually saw something interesting today, which was fascinating. But anyways, you think we should hit him with the outro?
Something like that.
All right. Later.
Bye. Stealing my line again.
Of course. That's what I do.
Savages.
Asshole. Okay, everybody. That's all the time we have for today. So I want to thank you for stopping by to enjoy the conversation. We're glad you're here, and please share and share again and share some more. And if you haven't already, subscribe. We'll be having another chat and another cup soon. We'll talk to you then. Look forward to seeing you.